and just king ruled over Gajapuram. His kingdom was rich and prosperous. This was because he had a council of learned ministers who gave him good advice on how to govern his kingdom. There was one minister, however, who had a strange habit. Whenever anyone said anything to him or narrated some incident, whether happy or sad, he had a ready reply. Everything happens for our own good. Even if something really sad happened, his sentence was the same. This habit irritated the king greatly. He wanted to prove him wrong. One day, the king tripped on a big stone in his palace garden and fell down. His little finger got cut. The minister, who was with the king at that time, said, "Your Majesty, I'm sorry your finger has got cut, but I'm sure it is for your own good." The king flew into a rage. "How can this be for my good? My finger is bleeding. I am in pain. Yet you say that it's for my own good? What a silly thing to say. You don't deserve to be a minister in my court." He was so angry that he ordered his bodyguards to put the minister in prison. The minister was not worried at all. Even as he was being led into the prison, he told the king, "Your Majesty, you are doing this for my own good." This angered the king even more. He decided not to release the prisoner for a long time. 2 days later, the king decided to go hunting in the woods. Enjoying the ride on his horse, he sped into a jungle, leaving his guards far behind. It was a hot day. After a while, he decided to take some rest under a huge shady tree. The breeze was so soothing that he soon fell asleep. He suddenly woke up with a start. A big lion was charging towards him. He did not know what to do. In his panic, he forgot that he was carrying weapons with him. He just closed his eyes and pretended to sleep. The lion sniffed him from head to toe and then walked away. The king was truly astonished. He lay there for some more time, and when he was sure the lion had disappeared into the jungle, he got up, mounted his horse, and returned to his palace. The lion's behavior had truly puzzled him. He called all the wise men in his kingdom and narrated the incident. "Why do you think the lion spared me?" he inquired. One wise man answered, "Your Majesty, did you have an injury on your body? It is a known fact that a lion will not touch anyone who is hurt or bleeding." "An injury?" "Yes, my little finger got hurt." Before the king could complete his sentence, he remembered the minister's words. Everything happens for our own good. The king couldn't believe it. His injured finger had actually saved his life. He immediately went to the prison and himself released the minister. He brought him back to the court and in front of all his ministers asked for forgiveness. "Honored sir, your statement has been proved beyond all doubt. My finger got hurt and saved my life. But tell me, how your being imprisoned was good for you?" The wise minister smiled. "Your Majesty, had you not thrown me in prison, I would have been with you when the lion came. And since I am not suffering from any injury, the lion would have surely killed me. You are a very wise person. You deserve to be my prime minister." And the king paused. Winking at his newly appointed prime minister, he continued. And from today, even I have begun to believe that everything happens for our own good.